Hey guys, long time no see. It's been a slow week this week, so I kind of wanted to put it off a video until today because I didn't really find a whole lot last week. I found quite a few titles today. I'm going to start with what I picked up at the Creature Feature Weekend horror convention last weekend. Didn't get a whole lot, but I met Tom Savini, so he signed my poster here. And then I also met Kimberly Beck, the final girl from Friday the 13th, the final chapter. So I had her sign this for me. That's her right there. I've met Ted White previously in Monster Mania a couple years ago. Nice guy. So glad to add those two signatures to my collection. The only media I picked up was this Blu-ray called Shriek Show. I had the director sign it for me because he was selling it at his table. So other than that, didn't really pick up anything else. This particular movie is a horror anthology. It has Felissa Rose and Tuesday Night in it. They're not like leads or anything. They're just in little segments. But I guess this has to do with Halloween, and they're going on this like. So these four, I guess, best friends are heading to an old abandoned fairgrounds to have a party. Not a good idea, guys. They find a circus tent and encounter a ringmaster setting up a sideshow exhibit inside. The showman proceeds to tell the friends three terrifying tales revolving around various items he procured during his travels over the years. And there's like a twist or whatever. So yeah. Interesting. Beverly Randolph is also in this from Return of the Living Dead, so thought that was pretty cool. There's the back. We get cast interviews, music video, and trailers as your special features. As far as mail goes this week, I got two titles here. This one is one from eBay, one of the sellers I buy through, not regularly, but I bought them a couple times throughout the last year or so. 1 and 2 have Blu-rays in the US. Part 3 does not. So I picked up the triple feature of Problem Child. I have one already on Blu-ray. I didn't have the other two, so I went ahead and just got this. It says Region B on the back, but it is a region-free 3-disc set. So glad to have this in my collection. I think this is from France, I think. This is a French release. It's in English on the back though, but I believe it's from, no, I think it's from Denmark, I believe. But yeah, so there's all 3 covers on the back, and then all your synopsises. I don't think there are any special features on here, but you get all 3 of those, so I'm glad to have that. I got that for like $17, which is pretty cool. And then I got this from Diabolic Dvd. Now, this film does not have a Blu-ray in the US. This is a German import. Again, it says Region B on the back, but it is region free, and that is, I got May on Blu-ray. I really enjoy this film. I can't read you the synopsis because it's in German, and I will butcher that if I try to read that. So yeah. Anna Faris, Angela Bettis is really good in this. Jeremy Sisto, James Duval, great cast. Lucky McKee directed this, so can't recommend that one enough. Alright, so by the thumbnail you guys are probably ready for Second and Charles, but 1 second. I go to a Goodwill and one pickup from McKay's Used Books. My brother and I went on what was it? Monday? Yeah, Monday after he got off work. We went over there. Didn't find really anything for myself. I got this for nostalgia purposes, and I also wanted to share it with my niece and nephew. My nephew was knocked out, so he didn't watch this at all. But my niece really enjoyed it, so I had her watch The Big Comfy Couch, Growing Up, and Dust Bunnies Down Under. She really enjoyed it. She wanted to watch more after the 2 episodes. I said, I'm sorry, this is the only thing I have right now, but I did have a loose disc of the best of season 1. So I changed the case because it was kind of nasty anyway. And I just popped the disc inside with it too. So next time I go over there, I'll bring this with me and we'll watch more episodes. I'm not sure how many episodes are on this disc, but she'll enjoy that. So you guys remember Big Comfy Couch? Let me know in the comments below. Alright, so I went to a Goodwill on the way home today from Second and Charles. Didn't see a whole lot going on in there. I went through all the VHS tapes. Nothing new really. They had quite a few Mystery Science Theater 3000 tapes, but I didn't want to buy all of those. Don't have the space for them, so I found one Warner Archive title for 99 cents. Probably not something I would watch, but my brother might. A Journey for Margaret. This is a black and white drama from 1942. Has to do with the war and all the dramatic things that people went through during that era. This is, I guess, takes place in London, from what I read on the back here. You know, I usually always pick up the blue spines when I see them if I'm somewhat interested or if I have a family member that's interested. So, can't wait to check this one out. Maybe he'll watch it. It's got Robert Young, Lorraine Day, and those are the two names I recognize. William Severn, Nigel Bruce. It's an old MGM title also from Warner Brothers. This was a cool find. Unfortunately, when I tried to get the sticker off, it kind of ripped the spine a little bit. But this is a 50 movie pack of drive-in movie classics. As you can see, it kind of ripped off a little bit there. This is a really good box set. Of course, it's those four movies per disc. I think it was 4 movies, maybe less. No, 12 discs, double-sided, 2 on each, except for I think one has 3 because there's 50 on here, or 2, or whatever. As far as, you know, movies go, there's quite a few things on here that I have already in my collection, but there are a few that are not. So we got Absolution, which I think I have that already. Beast from Haunted Cave, Black Hooker, I don't know what that is. Skip around here. Count Dracula and his Vampire Bride. Creeper with Hal Holbrook. Creepers with Jennifer Connelly. We have that as, well, we all know what that is. So I have the regular cut of that. Death by Dialogue I have on a double feature with another movie I just recently watched. Don't Look in the Basement, Don't Open Till Christmas, I have all those. Vision of the Bee Girls, The Manipulator with Mickey Rooney, Moon of the Wolf, Night Train to Terror, Rattlers, Savage Weekend, that's a decent movie. Snow Beast, Slave of the Cannibal God, Spare Parts. I don't think it's the Spare Parts that I know what I already have. Trauma, Unsane, you know, a bunch of different titles there if you guys can want to read that. But yeah, they're all on these little sleeves inside with the double-sided discs. They're all in good shape. I checked them. Alright, so you guys want to see what I got at Second and Charles. Well, let's split this up here. I'll tell you what I got at the first location, because I went to one yesterday after work. I didn't find. They're doing the 5 for 5, buy 5 get 5 deal. But this one only had like 3 titles that I left with. I couldn't really find anything worth picking up. So I picked up this triple disc Criterion DVD of the Battle of, I'm going to butcher this, Algiers. I don't know if I can say that right. But it's a 3-disc set. All discs were mint. Got this for like $4, so can't beat that for Criterion, especially a 3-disc set. This is about one of the most influential political films in history. This film recreates a key year in the Algerian struggle for independence from the occupying French in the 1950s. I guess it's just supposed to show you, like, documentary style, like what went on during that time period. It's probably very hard to watch, but pick that up. Don't judge me on this, guys. I mean, if you guys grew up when I did, you remember the Suicide Girls, which were like, it was in 2004, a group of like, I think 10 suicide girls traveled 9,000 miles around the world performing sold-out burlesque shows. Got this more for music purposes because there's a bunch of music on here that you know I remember them being linked to. This is a documentary called The First Tour. If I open it up here, there's one of those like open things here. You get, you guys want to go to their shop, you can. I don't know if it's still up or not. But you get the disc inside. There's a list of like bands and songs that are in this documentary. Bands that come to mind that I remember were Sparta. Mike Doughty from Soul Coughing. The band had the 3 exclamation points as their name. I think it was called Check Check Check, I believe. Head Automatica, the Mooney Suzuki, Mindless Self-Indulgence, I Am Robot, or I'm a Robot, I'm sorry. My Life a Thrill Kill Cult, Probot. Probot was a side project of Dave Grohl at that time period. So yeah, pretty cool. I got that for like $250, I think is what it was. And then the only Blu-ray I got at this location was this. I don't know what this is. Like it's a comedy called Dear White People. I guess it's about. It's a hilarious, thought-provoking satire about race relations. Okay. So this has got. I don't recognize anybody in here except for Kyle Gallner, but can't wait to check this out. This is from 2014. Rated R, and it's 109 minutes. It's put up by Lionsgate. All right, this is probably the better part of the video. I got 10 titles here. Some for me, some for my brother, some for his kids to watch. So I got 2 Blu-rays. I'll save those for last. Everything else was DVD. So the first 2 here are independent horror films that didn't really cost a whole lot of money. They're probably not very good either, like this one. The Curse of Humpty Dumpty. I tried to watch this on Tubi when it came out. I had to turn it off. I was just not interested. But it was before the guy showed up on screen, so yeah, that's nightmare fuel right there, guys. Nightmare fuel indeed. I think this is a British film from 2021, directed by Scott Jeffrey. Don't recognize any of the cast members. It says Wendy returns to her childhood home with her daughters after she is diagnosed with dementia. While there, they come across a mysterious doll that Wendy seems to have strange, fragmented memories of. So I guess he comes to life and haunts her around the house. I don't know. Yeah, I would be afraid too. No thanks. This one I've seen before, like out and about, like when it came out. I think Walmart had it at one point on, I think it was a different cover though. Who directed this? Does not say. It does say. This is a Todd Freeman film from what year? That's a good question. It didn't say what year it's from. Anyway, it's called Cell Count. Daniel Baldwin's in this. I believe he's probably his very small screen time, though, I'm sure. Let's see here. A twisted vision of science gone horribly wrong. Something about Russell Carpenter reluctantly admits his wife Sadie to an experimental treatment facility. Don't do that. For a life-threatening disease. While locked in this prison-like surrounding, they, along with 6 others, are unknowingly subjected to a cure that might just be worse than the disease itself. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, that's disgusting right there. So, let me know if you've seen that one. Save this one for last because that was probably my favorite pickup of the day. Another Warner Archive title here called The Silence of Sleep. This is from 2006, and I believe this is what language is this in? Okay, it is in English. I'm sorry. This is white collar, drudge by day, genius by night, and any other time likable, clever Stefan dreams because it's on his magic carpet of dreams where Stefan headlines Stefan TV, builds a mighty cut and paste wonderland, pens a bestseller, and sweeps his lovely girl next door off her feet into his arms. This is like a comedy, I believe. This is directed by Michael Gondry, who did Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Stars Charlotte Gainsbourg. That's the only name I recognize. But the guy that plays the lead is Gael Garcia Bernal. I guess that's what his name is. But I don't know. I want to check that out. It looked very interesting, and it was only like $4. Well, less than that because I buy 5 get 5. Next one here is another one of those Shout Factory double features. So I guess watch your feature. I have 2 of these on Blu-ray already, but the other 2 I did not have at all. So we got Cyclone and The Eye of the Tiger, which Gary Busey's in, but we all know what happened to him. And then the other 2 I already have are Alienator and Exterminator 2. And these are on 2 discs. Cyclone is from 1987, 83 minutes. Stars Jeffrey Combs, which I've met him before. He's a nice dude. Heather Thomas, Martin Landau, and Martine Beswick, and Troy Donahue. So those are your typical action film. Alienator, another action film with Jan Michael Vincent, PJ Souls, and John Philip Law. Eye of the Tiger, 1986, Gary Busey, Yaphet Kotto, and William Smith. Not Will Smith, William Smith. Exterminator 2, 1984. I've seen the first Exterminator movie. I really enjoyed it. I haven't gotten around to watching the second one yet, but Robert Ginty comes back to reprise his role. Also stars Mario Van Peebles. None of these have special features except for Exterminator 2. There's like audio commentary by the director and Mario Van Peebles. So there you go. This was $4 as well. Picked this up for my brother and the kids. I remember watching this when I was a child. This is a Disney cartoon. I don't know what year it's from because it's Disney. It's it's whatever with them. But I found a copy of Darkwing Duck Volume 2. Got 27 episodes on 3 discs. So I can't go wrong with that for less than $4. Yeah. That's Launchpad on the back there, I believe. Yeah, Launchpad. The next 3 titles might be, well, this one's not out of print, but I was looking for this one. But the last one here definitely is out of print. So the one I was looking for is a comedy. I don't remember what year it's from. I want to say either the late 70s or the early 80s. It says 2005. That's just when the DVD was actually released. This was released by HBO Video, and that is Harper Valley PTA, starring Barbara Eden, Ronnie Cox, and a bunch of other people I don't recognize by name, probably by face, but not by name. So this is about Stella Johnson, played by Barbara Eden, and her 13-year-old daughter Dee, played by Susan Swift, seem to have been overlooked by the Harper Valley welcome wagon. Perhaps it's because Harper Valley wives have suddenly noticed that their husbands leave for work at the same time voluptuous Stella, a widow, goes for her daily jog. Okay, she's getting the attention from all the men in the neighborhood, I guess. These same matrons have decided that Stella should go back to where she came from and threaten to expel her daughter from school because of Stella's nonconformist ways. They'll get theirs, however, because angry Stella and her friend Alice have convinced a master plan for revenge. So, comedy. PG, like I said, it doesn't really tell me the year it came out, but I'm sure y'all can look that up. I will later myself. So, glad to have that in the collection now. This one here is an old Anchor Bay release. I don't believe it has a Blu-ray. I know Harper Valley does not have a Blu-ray. Stupid sticker, I can't push that in. The artwork was off. Oh, yeah, there's a little bit of inside art for this one. Next one has inside art as well. This is a comedy from 1988, starring Louis Anderson, Richard Lewis, Richard Belzer, John Goodman, Tim Thomerson, and there's a film called The Wrong Guys. And of course it says Anchor Bay. This is about, as childhood friends, they were enthusiastic yet inept Cub Scouts. 25 years later, as adults, some things still haven't changed. Now the mama's boy, played by Louis Anderson, the ladies' man, Richard Belzer, the neurotic dentist, Richard Lewis, a radiotherapist, Franklin Ajayi, and surf bum, Tim Thomerson, reunite for a weekend camping adventure in the wilderness. But when an escaped fugitive criminal psychopath, played by John Goodman, thinks the five of they are FBI agents, they trip down memory lane because it becomes a bullet dodging run for their lives. So definitely sounds interesting. I'd probably have fun with this one, especially with that cast. Oh, I think I showed you the inside. Yeah, I like that. I like that interior artwork right there. And then the one DVD that's out of print, I know I got it for a decent price. Now, the disc itself, like the full screen, is kind of, it's just not that bad. It's a flipper disc. Both sides are okay. But yeah, I finally found a copy of the Super with Joe Pesci. This is from 1991, 86 minutes. This was around the time, I think this was before or after Home Alone 2. I'm not 100% on that. But can't go wrong with some more Joe Pesci in the collection. Alright, the only two Blu-rays I picked up. Finally found a good, this was like $3. Finally picked up a copy of Juice on Blu-ray. I know it has a 4K, but I'd just get the Blu-ray. $2.95 for this before the deal, so can't go wrong there. And then the only, like, the newest title I found was a copy of Uncharted. Got it for like $7 before the deal. So this was a cool find. I know it doesn't get a lot of, great reviews, but definitely wanted to check it out. I do like Tom Holland, Mark Wahlberg, Antonio Banderas. So I figured and I also really like the director, Ruben Fleischer, so can't go wrong with him. I don't know if the digital code works or not. It is in here, so if you guys want it, I will give it away now. So there you go. Let me know in the comments if you got this and if it works for you. So that is everything I've picked up over the last 8 days. You know, I know it's a lot, but if I hadn't gone out last night or today even, I would have only shown off the autographs and then this little stack here. So not enough for a video in my opinion, but let me know if you've seen any of these titles and what you thought of them, and I'll catch you guys probably in the next week or so. I don't know if I'll be going anywhere for a little while, maybe, we'll see. Don't have anything planned right now. I got 2 titles coming in from declutter.com I picked up. They should probably be here, I don't know, Wednesday, Thursday, we'll see. Take care guys, have a good weekend, happy Labor Day, catch you later.